Hi everyone, this is Amy from Thrifty Mama Scraps. I thought today what I would do is I would show you some of the page layouts that I've made recently with that kit that I put together using the same things until they're gone. I've used a lot of these butterflies and dragonflies from that piece of paper. I think it's Maggie Holmes paper. Yeah, Maggie Holmes Flourish collection. I've used that a lot on several different layouts because I like it so much, and it just fits with a lot of the layouts that I've been doing. So this is the most recent page that I did, incorporating old and new. These pages, the background page is very old, and this is very old as well. So this is just a page about how confident I was in high school, what my life was going to be like. I had my plans all made out for me, and I was so eager to and excited for life to begin. And then how in college, how things took a different turn, and I found myself facing uncertainty on what I wanted to be and some of the challenges that I faced. I didn't go into detail in the journaling. I might in another layout, but just not knowing what I wanted to do, in the middle of a major, not sure that that's even what I wanted to do when I grew up or after college. So, and the relationship that I had in high school had ended, and so I wasn't going to be what I thought I was going to be, and how a new relationship formed in college and took me in a completely different direction. So that is that page. This is the second most recent page that I did, and it's called Good Times Campin'. And it's all about camping in Missouri with my Aunt Verna and Uncle Ray and how much fun they were. I didn't do a lot of journaling on this, but I did kind of note some of the things that we did when we camped with them. A lot of these are newer pieces from the Hip Kit Club in February. And I wanted to incorporate this squirrel. Sometimes it's difficult to use a piece of paper like this that has a picture on it. But I try, in this specific instance, I just tried to make it part of the cluster. So that is that page. This next page you saw already in a process video. And as you can see, I use butterflies on this page. I use the bugs on this page. And I used butterflies and dragonflies, just flying insects on this page. So 3 different layouts with some of the same Maggie Holmes Flourish collection. This is a Christmas page that I did a while back. It's called When in Doubt. This is the page which I use sequins. And it's a page of my mom and my sister and I. And I haven't done any journaling on this page as well. However, I'll document that later. And there's nothing on the back of that one. Some of my pages, if they're double-sided and they're a thick enough paper, I will do both sides, just to keep my scrapbook a little bit thinner once they go in the scrapbook. This is a double-sided page. Matt's Mini Milestones. That's my oldest son. And that's in Clinton, Wisconsin. Just some different things. His first haircut happened there. He busted his lip open and needed a couple stitches there. And so that was his first stitches. And here is his very first swimming pool in the backyard. This is Bye Bye Crib, Hello Big Boy Bed. This is also his last day in his crib and his first day in his toddler bed. So, in this instance, this was solid on the back, solid brown on the back of this plaid, and this was a shaped piece. And so I just glued that on top of the back of that one. This was a thinner piece of paper, and that kind of made it a little bit thicker, which is something that I tend to do. This is Summer in Clinton. This is also my oldest son. He used to walk around in my husband's shoes that were too big for him. And we lived in a house that was being renovated at that time. And this is called Trailer Days in Davis Junction on the other side. And for a short while we lived in a trailer when our oldest was 1.5. And this was the backyard. We had a little sandbox. This next page is titled Brothers and Sisters. And this is a picture of me and my sister and my husband and his brother. And the journaling will be about just the differences between having brothers and sisters. This is called Newborn Twinsies. And this is a photo of me when I was a newborn and a photo of my oldest son when he was a newborn. And that's me holding him. And we looked very much alike when we were newborns and babies. So that's what the journaling on that page is going to be about. This page is called Capture the Good Times and Play Hard. And this is a photo of me when I was probably about 1 year old. And I'm just walking. This is when we lived in Las Vegas. This is a one-sided layout about a birthday party. This is one of our son's best friends. And he had a pool party at his house. So, if you notice, I tend to cluster in threes on most of my layouts. It's just something that I've been doing for quite a while now. This is a giant sticker. This is a way that I was able to use this giant sticker without cutting it up. I did end up trimming off the bottom, but I kind of just used it right in the middle. Sometimes the best way to use a very large sticker is just right in the middle and then cluster around it. And this is called Anniversary Staycation. And this was my husband's and my 19th anniversary in 2016. And we toured our town for our anniversary. We went to all local places that we had never been before. And we've lived here for a very long time. We've lived here for 14 years, so. This is a layout that I did on my youngest son's 12th birthday. And he had a Minecraft party with his friends at the bowling alley. And there's more. This is all of his friends. This layout is called Grandma's Rocks. And my grandma is in her 90s and she is a rock collector. She has been all over the world and her rocks are from all over the world. And when she went into the nursing home, she gave us her rocks. So, and here's a photo of my grandma, her brother, my mom, and this is our oldest son. And they took him to Machu Picchu and Peru. This is one of my first layouts that I did a video on. So you've seen this one before on Instagram at least, probably. This is another recent layout that I did. It's called Luck in Las Vegas. And it's all about my mom growing up in Las Vegas. And this one I didn't have a video on, but I did post the photo of it on Instagram. Here's another one of those layouts that has a photo that I used, how I utilized the photo on it. And this is Life is Infinitely Better When Fishing. This had a video, process video, and the photo of it was on Instagram. And that's it. That's all the layouts that I've recently done. If you have any questions on any embellishments or papers that I used with these layouts, please post a question down below and I'd be happy to find out where they came from or at least direct you to the place that I purchased them from. So thank you for watching and I hope you'll be back to watch another video of my scrapbook layouts. So I recently purchased a new tripod. I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. So once I get that figured out, then I should be able to do more process videos for you. But like I said, I'm new at this and I'm having a few minor difficulties trying to figure out how I need to do it and have it done correctly. So hopefully I'll be back soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.